Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Dr. Hyena, and I just wanted to pop in, make a quick little video kind of explaining the recent updates to Eternal Enemies and Mosaic Survival. So, for Mosaic Survival, how it works now is instead of using badges to play as certain animals like intermediate level and expert level, that's not really a thing anymore. Instead, you just buy them with in-game currency, which is, very easy to grind. Um, there will be certain animals that are better to grind coins as than others, and they're all one-time purchases. So once you buy them, you own them, right? And so how the growth system works now is that your adult animal does save as long as you don't die, when you're like leaving the game, or you don't leave the game in combat mode. As long as you don't do those things, your adult animal should save. Like when you rejoin, it should ask you, oh, do you want to resume where you left off? And then you can just say yes. Or if you want to grind coins, you can say no. That's an option too, if you want to just regrow again, have that experience. And then you can use those coins towards, in Mosaic Survival, there's more playable animals that you can buy. And then in Eternal Enemies, instead of that, you can buy skins. So Mosaic Survival just kind of has like more options because obviously it's like a much bigger game, whereas Eternal Enemies is much smaller and more focused. And speaking of that, I gotta say, Eternal Enemies is pretty much done at this point. Like, this might actually be one of the last updates. I might adjust some prices here and there if things get, a little too easy with some of the coin grinding, or too hard. We'll see how that goes. But aside from that, I've done pretty much everything I've wanted to with Eternal Enemies. So what's next would be obviously working on Mosaic Survival. Like there is still a bit more that I want to do for that game, and then it would mostly be Wrath of Nature because, as I've mentioned in the past, Wrath of Nature is going to be a franchise of games, so it's not just going to be like one game. It's going to be multiple that are under that sort of brand name, if you want to call it that. And then, of course, Into the Jungle, which I think I did clarify. It is more or less associated with Wrath of Nature as well. There will definitely be some like shared assets, like shared models, animations, textures, whatever. Maybe not textures so much, just because I do want a different art style for Into the Jungle. But you get the idea. They're all games that are made by me, right? It's all kind of my property, so I don't mind reusing assets so much in that context. But yeah, I think, definitely a lot to look forward to for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. So till then, take care, peace out, and goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.